She Who Belongs to the Woods. Part 3. The Town That Burned the Trees. Word spreads like fire, and fire was what they brought. The survivor, the man who escaped the forest, returned to his town with wild eyes and stories that choked the air. A girl of snakes, a cursed village, the forest that devours. The elders didn't believe him. The priests said it was blasphemy, but the soldiers listened. And fear is easy to feed when it already lives in men's hearts. They came not with questions, but with torches. The forest felt it first. The heat, the crackling breath of flame, the scent of oil and smoke. A threat. She stood atop a stone near the heart of the woods, eyes closed, fingers against the dirt. The roots told her everything. Men with fire, axes, salt iron. She did not scream. She did not rage. She simply listened. Then she rose, the earth answering her call like breath to lungs. When they entered the forest, it welcomed them in silence. The birds fled. The wind died. The sky turned a strange, colorless gray. At first, nothing happened, so they laughed, mocked, called her a ghost tale. And then their torches flickered, went out. The air grew thick, wet, alive. The trees moved. One man vanished, dragged into the bark with a sickening crack. Another sank into the ground, screaming as roots coiled around his limbs and pulled. Panic erupted, but it was too late. She stepped into the clearing, not a girl now, but a force. Hair like willow tendrils, eyes that glowed the color of deep moss. Her voice, when she spoke, was wind and thunder. You lit the fire. You came with death. Now be returned to the roots. And the forest answered her. The battle didn't last long, because it wasn't a battle. It was a reckoning. When dawn came, the woods stood still again. Smoke curled from the scorched soil, but no flames survived. The forest had devoured them. The intruders were gone, some taken into the trees, others left curled and pale, eyes wide open, mouths filled with leaves. Only the survivor remained, not the one from before, a new one. A young girl, terrified. Crying, she stared at the woman cloaked in vines and whispered, Are you the forest witch? The girl, who was no longer a girl, knelt, touched the child's face. No, she said softly. I am the forest's memory. She turned and vanished between the trees. Years passed. No one dared enter the blessed green again. They say the trees whisper warnings. They say the roots remember. They say if you walk too far in, you'll hear hissing in the wind. Some say the girl became a monster. Others say she became a goddess. But only one truth remains. She belonged to the woods. And now, so does the story.